This is not the kind of news that I like to report to you guys, but it is what it is, and this is happening. Breaking news. Kathy Hochul has issued a high alert for the National Guard, for the NYPD, for the New York Police Department. We've seen another attack, unfortunately, and we've been following this story for quite some time, guys. And I thought that we had things in the clear, but we have had numerous warnings from the FBI. FBI Director Christopher Wray recently indicated that there are now blinking lights, flashing lights, guys. He's seeing more warnings. Now, we have heard warnings from the FBI Director previously regarding the Israel-Hamas attacks, and that we have received warnings from Iran that we could possibly see attacks here on U.S. soil. And we are starting to see more and more of this, unfortunately, guys. This is our reality. Now, by the way, we are live right now. If you guys could just do me a quick favor, drop a quick like for the video. Please let me know if you're able to hear me and see me. I am reporting live from New York City right now. Just make sure if you guys can hear me and you can see me okay, I would really appreciate you guys confirming that. Let me step into the hotel room right quick. So FBI Director Christopher Wray, he sees blinking lights everywhere on threats against the U.S. And this is concerning. John, thank you so much. Gloria, thank you so much for confirming. So this is the sad state of affairs that we're facing right now, guys. A man was arrested after shots were fired outside of Albany, New York synagogue. And this is a little bit concerning, right? So the man was arrested after he allegedly fired off a shotgun in the parking lot of an Albany, New York synagogue. So thank you guys for confirming that you guys were able to see and hear me. I really appreciate that. So the shotgun was allegedly fired off in the parking lot of an Albany, New York synagogue, according to Governor Kathy Hochul. The FBI director, or the FBI, identified the suspect in Thursday's incident as Mufid, I cannot pronounce his last name, ultimately being charged with possession of firearms. No one was injured, thankfully, during this incident at the Temple, Israel, which is the name of the temple. And the suspect was quickly arrested, according to the governor. Now, one thing that I do want to make very, very clear to you guys. This came from Governor Kathy Hochul herself. She said, quote, "As we have talked about before, after the October 7th attacks, I've ordered our state police as well as National Guard to be on high alert." So this is a very serious situation, guys. The timing of this is very alarming. By the way, we've got 100 people here in the live. If you guys could do me a quick favor, drop a quick like for the video. Let's get this message out to even more folks out there who need to hear this. Also, if you're new to the channel and you appreciate the updates, I know this is not necessarily the news that anyone wants to hear right now, especially during this time of year. If you appreciate the updates, do subscribe to the channel. So, now here's the thing, guys. FBI Director Christopher Wray, he said that he has never seen a time during his decades-long career with the FBI when so many threats against the United States were as elevated as they are right now. He's warning senators that he sees blinking lights everywhere. So I got to ask you guys, what do you think the next step is? Where do you think that we go from here? So if we go on, during a hearing during the Senate Judiciary Committee, ranking Republican member of the committee, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, asked Christopher Wray if he saw blinking red lights, referring to warning signs that the U.S. missed before the attack of 9/11, meaning, are we seeing warning signs of something that could be significantly greater or even worse than what we saw during 9/11? This is a little bit alarming, guys. So, Zay Stone, I appreciate you. You're welcome. A lot of you guys, I really appreciate your support in the comments. So Christopher Ray responded and said, I see blinking lights everywhere I turn. Ray also said that the Bureau is working around the clock to identify and disrupt potential attacks by individuals inspired by Hamas attacks on October 7th. And as you guys have probably seen on my previous video, there are still protests taking place here in New York. Not right outside this window here, but the protests are still taking place here in New York City. I'd like to ask you guys, do you think that things are getting any better at this point in time? Do you feel safe in the country? Do you feel safe in your state? Drop me a quick comment down below. Drop me a 1 if you feel safe and you feel like everything's just fine right now. If you disagree, if you feel like, hey, I feel unsafe, I need to personally protect myself, drop a number 2 in the comment section. I'd like to see where you guys stand on the current state of affairs. So given and this comes from Christopher Ray here. He says, given the steady drumbeat of calls for attacks by foreign, I don't want to even use this word here, I don't want to trigger the algorithm. There are certain words I can't say on this live, unfortunately, but I'll do my best to paraphrase what FBI Director Christopher Ray said. He said, given the steady drumbeat of calls for attacks by foreign organizations since October 7th, we're working around the clock to identify and disrupt potential attacks by those inspired by Hamas's horrific terrorist attack in Israel. There is currently no information to indicate that Hamas has the intent or capability to conduct operations inside the U.S. That is a good sign. I like to see a little bit of good news. Yes, I am a native-born New Yorker. Thank you for asking. So yeah, this is the current state of affairs, and that response was love for love in the comments, guys. So yeah, so Christopher Ray said in the statement that the FBI is especially concerned about the possibility of Hamas supporters engaging in blank on the group's behalf. Again, I kind of have to censor myself because I don't want to trigger the algorithm and, get shut down or anything like that. The threat of this type of organization who may exploit the attacks in Israel is as a tool to mobilize their followers around the world. Ray also warned in his opening remarks of the increase in hate crimes, including the troubling trend of increased anti-Semitic threats in the months since October 7th. Now, this is rather alarming, during a time where, generally speaking, around this time of year, you got Christmas, you got Hanukkah, there's celebrations, and yet, unfortunately, I have to report news like this. This is probably like the worst kind of news that I have to report. The suspect allegedly made threatening statements during the incident, and this comes according to New York Governor Kathy Hochul. The suspect, who has a criminal history, is under arrest pending arraignment. Let's see here. Thanks to the swift coordination between the ATF, the FBI, and our partners at Albany Police Department and New York State Police, the suspect has been arrested and charged. More information will be provided by the United States Attorney's Office following an initial appearance scheduled for tomorrow at U.S. District Court in Albany. This came from the FBI in a statement posted on Twitter, currently known as X. I don't know if I'll ever get used to calling Twitter X. It's just really a weird name for the platform. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, guys, we've got about 239 people in here right now. If you guys could just, at least half of you guys who haven't already hit the like button, if you could just drop a quick like for the video. Also, if you appreciate the updates that I provide to you guys, the news and information, consider subscribing to the channel. It only takes a second. It's totally free. I really appreciate the support, you guys. And, we've heard from Kathy Hochul on her Twitter page as well, speaking out on the situation. But it's wild, guys. It truly is wild, you know. And you know, if it's not the high property taxes here in New York City, if it's not the high inflation, property taxes, homeowners insurance, rising rent rates. I mean, it's just wild, guys. Like, I wanted to report some more positive news, but I have to bring you guys the truth. I have to bring you the truth. Let's see. We got 420 ST&K on here with you, bro. Appreciate you. Bertha Angel, why would you want to be in New York? Well, I'm actually in New York because I had surgery yesterday. So you can see I got some stitches here, probably about 60 stitches. So that's why I'm in New York right now. Just so happened to be at a time where the FBI is warning us of some pretty critical attacks here in the United States. So not necessarily the best time to be here, but I'm making the best of it. Let's see, we got some more comments coming in here. Trying to get through the comments right quick. What is going on? Emini from NOLA. We got Bertha Angel. I live in the country, small town in Kentucky. Franklin is laid back, and the people are not the kind of people that would not defend themselves and their families. Wow. How many of you guys were brought up and raised to protect your families, you know, through whatever legal means necessary? Drop me some comments, guys. Drop me some comments. I know we've been raised to protect our families, and you know, we're not going to let any kind of wild stuff happen. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. The old bag says it. Nama says, be safe. Thank you so much. Raised to be a Minuteman. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. We got Aaron McFadden. Hope you're doing well and heal fast. Thank you so much. I got Lisa. All right. We got Makeshift Motor Co. We are ready here in Ohio. What state are you guys watching from? I'm reporting live from New York. Where are you guys watching from? Got the Conscious Universe. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Drop a quick like. It only takes a second. America way is to defend. That's right. That is the American way. We got, wow, you guys are blowing it up. Louisiana, Mississippi, Colorado, Indiana, Michigan, Canada, Tampa, Florida. We got New Mexico, Arkansas. Where else we got? We got Texas, Florida, New York. All right, we got some fellow New Yorkers in here. Indiana, Pennsylvania. You guys are in the house. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Wow, locked and loaded. Philly, California. Please be safe. I will be safe. Thank you so much from Southern Illinois. I see you out there. Virginia, Florida, Bronx, New York City, Alabama. I can't even keep up with you guys. Hey, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I need to do a couple things, but do me a favor. Make sure you have already subscribed to the channel. Drop a quick like for the video. Share this video with someone who needs to see it, and I'm going to give you the next update as soon as I can. Y'all take care and God bless. Merry Christmas.